this episode, Neville and his team have their work cut out for them when a popular celebrity chef is found murdered. Meanwhile, Darlene takes Naomi on some double dates and we see some serious karaoke skills. Hi everyone and welcome to a very special episode of Under the Palms where we're talking all things season 13, episode 3 with the one and only Shantol Jackson. Shantol, welcome to Under the Palms.
Ooh, Under the Palms.
Under the Palms.
Yeah.
I mean, we've got you here for a big hello photo shoot. So
Hello.
we had to drag you off to have a chat about episode 3.
Episode 3.
Episode 3
I
of
know.
Paradise.
Yes.
Okay, so we've got some sort of MasterChef crossover this episode. People are getting poisoned. And then actually, a very effective storyline as it turns out. What was your takeaway from reading the script?
Quite a few. So first of all, it's an episode about food. I love food.
Because it's learned something about
Yeah. Yes, I love food. So I was excited. Okay, it's food and maybe I can sneak a piece while we're on set. Who knows? And then also Naomi does a bit of,
Oh, we're getting to that. Yeah.
quite a few takeaways. It was also an emotional episode as well for obvious reasons. So yeah, it was a really good episode. I'm very happy with it. I hope everyone else is quite happy with it.
I'm sure they will be. And I mean, like more and more, Naomi is showing herself to be like, Neville's equal, sort of this, I reckon the smartest one on the team.
Stop it!
I think so. You're like the Hermione Granger of San Marie, It's like I don't think we can talk about this episode without talking about the storyline and how serious it gets. Like Death in Paradise usually very sort of lighthearted, saying it's a murder mystery, but on this case, and obviously spoilers if you haven't watched it yet, basically it's 3 women who team up to murder their someone who's assaulted them, basically. And it's it's a really serious storyline that I don't think Death in Paradise has ever approached anything like it before.
No.
What were your thoughts reading that?
It was bittersweet because I was very happy that we're talking about something that is somewhat taboo. It's something people don't often talk about, especially men with a certain profile, you know what I mean? And they kind of think they're invincible.
Yeah.
And I mean, if you look at the statistics, I think it's like 1 in every 4, 1 in every 5 females have been molested or assaulted at some point in their lives. So it is, something that we should talk about and talk about a lot more. And, I'm just happy that the writers were able to touch on something like this. Yes, it's lighthearted and it's fun, but these are human stories and this is the world that we live in.
Yeah.
And not saying that murder is the way to go, but these are things that we should talk about and we should find ways to help people going through these things so that they don't go the extreme. Because when you feel like you're the only person going through something, like the 3 women, they didn't know that there were other women who were being affected. Yeah. You know what I mean? Even your husband, you have changes and he doesn't know what's going on because you're afraid to talk about it or you think you'll be shunned or judged. And I remember when we were filming the denouement and, it was just, it was really emotional just even being there and hearing them speak about it. Yeah. It was, it was really emotional and I'm just, as I said, it was very bittersweet. I'm very happy that we were able to talk about something like this. But at the same time, it's just so sad that these things happen.
And I mean, I thought it was very sensitively, really, really well told as well. And, Neville's response to it as well. Yeah. I mean, and I just wanted to be like, you guys just turn the other cheek.
Yeah. In the moment, we were like, this is a situation where you go, is this justice? You know what I mean? Should this really be happening? Do these women deserve to go to jail? But then again, you're saying nobody has the right to take someone else's life. Yeah. But then you're like, oh, you kind of took a part of their lives, you know what I mean? Because that's something you live with for a long time, especially if you have no way of dealing with
it,
So it was quite sensitive, and the way we shot it as well, there weren't many people on set.
Oh, good.
And it was handled very well, which I appreciated. Yeah. And Neville bringing the women in, and just even the way we did the denouement, we don't normally do the denouement that way. Yeah. Having like a round table, we had water, and because we know how sensitive that is, and it's hard to talk about these things. Yeah. So I'm also very happy with the way Ralph's character treated the situation.
Yeah, that's what I thought too.
Yeah, I really appreciated that. So I'm happy we did that, and it just shows that the show is not one-dimensional.
Absolutely.
It's diverse, and we're able to tell several stories.
I mean, without putting words in your mouth, was be very proud to work on the show about that.
I am and specifically that episode.
Yeah, absolutely. What do you think about your character and how you've grown from when you started to now?
There's been so much growth, but something I've always wanted for Naomi was more character work, because we always see her in the police station. She's always so focused, trying to solve the crime and trying to impress the inspector and also trying to impress the commissioner. But we don't see Naomi, the person, outside of work. What happens before she comes to work? What happens after work? What does she like outside of solving crimes, And so I was very excited that there was a storyline, more of a storyline, this series. And, we see her going on dates.
Let's talk about it.
Yeah.
So you had a little smooch with
I know.
And now it's like Darlene is taking you out on the town. She's gonna find you a boyfriend.
Yeah.
I mean, I love how much the show is like delving into the personal.
Yes.
And then obviously you're really loving that too.
Yes.
I mean, tell me a bit about the double dating scenes. Is that like something really exciting and new to do?
It's very exciting. I mean, Ginny as a person is just very exciting.
Yeah.
And then Darlene has so much sass and so much energy, and she's like, come on, let's go out and do some stuff, because you've been on the island for 2 years. I haven't been on a date, similar to like Neville, just coming and working and not really exploring. And so, it was it was very fun on set, but also for Naomi trying to figure out, okay, how do I even approach having a boyfriend? And then, there's this smooch at the Christmas party with Marlon,
right,
who is like her best friend, but you don't know, are we friends? Are we more than friends? Do I actually like him? We don't know where this is going, but we do know that this is a very precious relationship that we don't want to get wrong. And so if that should happen, let it happen naturally.
Yeah, sure.
But yeah, it's quite exciting. That was a very interesting day, and we were both quite nervous. Well, me. Quite nervous about it. Yes, for the kiss. Very nervous about it. But it went well, and I'm just happy that the characters are able to have fun and play and explore themselves outside of the office.
Absolutely. I mean, I reckon you two are endgame in the show. Like, I think what can you tease? I mean, is there a romance blossoming? I mean, maybe not with Mark, maybe with someone you get set up with, and hopefully it won't be like Neville, where you get framed for murder.
We'll just have to wait and see, shall we? But it is good that she is stepping out. So there's a high possibility of some kind of romance, or even, just her going out more on dates, and maybe, you never know. You never know. But no, I can't. But it is very exciting, and now we have somewhere to go with it.
Yeah, exactly. But I mean, do you think that Marlon's getting jealous? Like, I reckon this episode is like, he's being left out, he's missing out on the girls' nights, he's asking a lot of questions.
He's asking a lot of questions.
Yeah.
He might feel left out, but he just really wants, he's just really nosy. He just wants to know what's going on. And then, of course, he never sees her like this. He never sees Naomi having fun, So it's like, what's going on here, and why do I not know about it? I am the fun person here. I should be the headmaster of this. What's going on? So it's very interesting, and it's just so funny that she's so nervous to even explain to him, this is what I'm doing, because it's so out of character for her.
Yeah.
And then she's also so nervous about how he will take it as well, and being judged or whatever. So yeah, it's fun. We had a good time.
I mean, I love that you're sort of saying if something's going to happen between the characters, it will be like organically at the same time. Because I'm like, why hasn't it happened yet? Like, got
everybody
gone back. Yeah, the fans want it. When is it going to happen?
I know. We'll see. But as I said, it's just good that we now have somewhere to go with it. So you have something to look forward to, whether it happens or not. She's now open to the possibility, which is good.
Which is good. I mean, speaking of good, this was a first for you, this episode, because you're singing, and you're amazing.
Stop it.
No, my God, you're literally amazing. So, I mean, do you have any experience in that? I mean, did the sort of producers know that you could hold a tune and it's like, oh, we're going to use this?
Well, I can hold a note. Like if you put me in a choir,
Oh my God.
I won't stand out. Like my voice won't,
You're
stand out.
amazing.
I will blend. However, Shantol generally sings in the shower
Sure.
by herself in an empty house. You know what I mean? Hardly ever sing in front of crowds by myself, like doing a solo.
Sure.
So it was extremely terrifying. And of course, everybody wanted to be on set.
Oh, really?
But it was fun. It was extremely nerve-wracking for Naomi, but also for Shantol, because this is like me like belting out on camera, and this is something I never normally do. But it was a really nice song. I really enjoyed it. I was practicing. Like I called my best friend. I'm like, does this sound good? Which note should I hold? What's the key? It was like, so it was fun. And I'm happy to do those things. I'm happy to play and just step outside of my own character,
Yeah.
So it was really fun.
I mean, no, you sounded like unbelievable. But I mean, I imagine, because it is very much like, here, sing, and you just like go for it.
No.
How many takes did that take?
Not many, to be honest, because I recorded it. And then we, played the recording, and then I was singing along with the recording, and then sometimes I was singing, just me singing, and then, so the good thing is that it's a really fun song, and I tried my very best to have fun with it, and then the cast was having fun, and then the crew was having fun. So the nerves kind of went after a while, and then you just want to just do it very well, and even if you can't sing, you want to look like you can sing.
I love that you recorded it before.
Yeah.
So you're like in a booth, like musician style.
I recorded it in the back of a van.
Oh, no.
It's fine, no, because they had the whole sound system set up in the van.
Okay.
So we literally, and then because we had to do it on set, so there was no time to like go off to a studio and come back. So we literally just went in the back of a van, and the sound guy has all the equipment set up. It was literally like in a mobile studio. I was in a mobile studio, and it's only because we just had to get it done there and then. There was no time to go back and come anywhere. So we recorded it, and we needed it recorded so that, you can play it, and we could mime so that you don't have all this, just for technicalities really, for the sound. And then we did some live, and it was just really fun. Everyone was vibing and like just giving me all that good energy and good vibes, and it was really nice.
Also, I have to say though, a mobile, like in Guadeloupe, was that boiling?
Yes. Yeah. And then because of the sound, and we were like on the beach, so you had to try to block out as much outside noise as possible.
Sure.
So I'd go in and do a take, and then step outside and we go, okay, let's do it again. But I'm used to that, so that's fine.
Another thing I want to talk to you about from this episode is so glad that you're out of your uniform. I mean, we were talking about earlier, you were like, you quite like to the uniform days, but your outfits on that show are amazing.
I know.
I mean, where are people, if people want to shop like Naomi, where do we go?
So what you're gonna do is you're gonna find Lisa Dosworth Phillip, the costume designer.
Right.
And she will tell you everything. I have no idea. She shops in Guadeloupe, and she also shops here in the UK. So you'll definitely be able to find stuff. It's, she just finds things.
And I mean, this episode 3, so we're barely in the series yet. So what can you tease about what's coming up?
A lot of murder.
Right.
A lot of death. But some exciting guest cast. We were very blessed to have really good guest cast this year. Some exciting faces, I can't say. Really good stories. And you can just look forward to the puzzles. Look forward to what will happen with Marlon and Naomi,
Okay.
Hopefully see what will happen to Neville if he finds love, if he doesn't find love.
I hope he does at this point, honestly.
Oh my gosh, me too. Like everybody, literally. We really enjoyed having his mom in the Christmas special. She was a treat, the actress and the character. A lovely treat. I can't say much, but I can say you are in for all right.
Oh my God, I can't wait to watch.
All right.
Can't wait.
All right.
Thank you so much, everyone, for joining our latest episodes of Under the Palms. Please leave your comments. We love hearing from you. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and head over to hellomagazine.com in the meantime for all the latest Death in Paradise news and for Shantol's interview. Can't wait. Bye.